All right, hey guys, what's going on? It's Dangeles, and welcome back to episode 273 of Constructing Los Angeles. And today's going to be the second installment of guest series. So Jack is going to be the second guest. Jack, go ahead.
Hello.
Introduce yourself.
It's me, Jack. So many flamingos. What's going on?
All right, guys. So Jack is the second guest. First one was Mason. It was a couple weeks ago, and you guys seem to like it. Kind of just me interviewing one of my friends / YouTuber friends. So Jack is kind of like my first friend, I guess, from like way back in the day. So since Jack had some free time, he was able to join me on this series. So I appreciate it. And we're going to jump into the questions in just a second. But basically how this is going to work, just like last episode, I'm going to just ask Jack some questions, and he's going to answer them. And they're going to be a little bit different from Mason's questions, because Mason is a YouTuber, so I was directing my questions a lot to how Mason would answer them, since he is, he does YouTube videos and Jack does not. So the questions are going to be a little bit different for Jack, but it should be pretty interesting to see how he answers them. So let's jump into it.
All right.
So my first question for you, Jack, is how did you get into gaming?
How did I get into gaming? Oh, man. Well, I think it was you probably were my first exposure to video games. 'Cause I remember we used to go play Pokemon Blue or Pokemon Red, whatever one you had, on your yellow game. Was it yellow or green? You had a Game Boy, whatever. You had a Game Boy that we played in the woods, like on the edge of your house that separated like the two lawns, or like this weird patch of woods. We would just sit on a tree stump, and I'd watch you play Pokemon. And I remember for my like 8th birthday, I think I had asked my parents for a Game Boy because before we had to go to Blockbuster, because this is back when you were able to rent consoles from Blockbuster. So we had rented the Game Boy Advance and Pokemon Crystal.
Yeah,
so
I remember this.
My first game was I had rented Pokemon Crystal, and I would play through the first 2 gyms, and then I would have to return it every time, like 3 days later. And I remember just asking my parents for my 8th birthday that I wanted a Game Boy Advance, and they got me one, and that was my first system.
So Pokemon Crystal was your first game?
Yeah, I think so. Pokemon Crystal was my first game.
Wow, that's actually kind of interesting, because Pokemon Red was my first game. So that's like you came in a generation after.
Yeah, I had the Game Boy, Pokemon Crystal.
Did you ever play the original first-gen games?
Yeah, no, I ended up getting it like right at the same time. I think I got both games.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man,
that was
how
I got into gaming, and then I got a GameCube when I was in 5th grade, and then when I was in 8th grade, I got the Xbox.
Yep.
And
And that's it.
Sneak in a DS and like a Game Boy SP in there, and
that's it. Your Xbox. That's all you got. You don't have the Xbox One.
Pretty much always played video games with you too. It was like you and I got the same stuff at the same time. We both had GameCubes, and then we both got Xboxes, and
we both played the same games.
Yeah, we both had the Wii.
We went through the Sonic phase, the Madden phase, the Call of Duty phase.
Guitar Hero,
yes. Pokemon, obviously. All those games we played together. The only game that I played that you didn't play, I think, was like Zelda.
Yeah, you played Zelda, and I never got
into that. But other than that, we pretty much played all the same games.
Pretty much.
So that's kind of interesting. I just remember that, just back in 2000, when not a care in the world, just sitting there playing some Pokemon.
Yeah, we would just play.
Those are the days, man.
I would just watch you play too. I was totally content watching you play.
I know, man. Pokemon was an interesting game. All right, well, that was a good answer. So the next question is, what is your favorite game of all time, video game?
Oh, man, you probably know the answer to this one because it's up there on your list too.
I actually don't, but
really?
I think I do. I think
you know what it is. It'll always be for me Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Okay.
You and I played so much Sonic Adventure 2 Battle in our as kids, and that was like that was always one of my favorite games.
I know you liked that game. I didn't know it was your all-time favorite. The thing is, I was expecting you to say Skyrim.
Skyrim is my number 2.
Skyrim's number 2 for me as well, but number 1 is Zelda, Skyrim. Not Sonic. But I have Sonic in my top 5 for sure.
Skyrim is up there. Pokemon Crystal is always going to be up there.
Yeah, that's great.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, for sure. Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I don't like Red Dead that much. I never actually finished that game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You never played the single player in that game.
I love Guitar Hero 3. That's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, Guitar Hero 3 is great. That's a top 10 game for me.
Madden 07 and Madden 06 and Madden 05.
Yeah, we pretty much like all the same games.
Yeah,
Except I don't play Hearthstone.
Hearthstone is one of my favorites.
I never got into that, but that's a good answer as well. All right, so I have 4 questions in total, so we're halfway done. My next question is kind of interesting. I guess I don't really know how you're going to answer this. I kind of knew your answers for the first 2 questions already.
Yeah.
So the next one is, if you were to become a YouTuber, what kind of videos would you make? Like, would you play games? Would you do like real life videos? Like, how would you run your channel?
I don't know. I feel like my YouTube
you
channel
had
would
time.
fit. I would probably do something where my face was always on screen.
Yeah.
So I think I'm best. Like I express a lot of my emotions through my facial expressions.
Yeah,
and
charismatic
hand
like,
gestures.
is good for YouTubers.
Yeah, I'd probably do like a kind of
You'd
like
probably
a
be a more
variety
popular YouTuber than me if you actually like put the amount of time that I put into it.
I would
like,
probably do kind of what like PewDiePie does. Is like he, I don't even watch PewDiePie, but I just know that I'd be good at like doing like reactions and stuff, and I'd probably do like skit videos or
those
reviews
are like
of
the most
movies
popular videos there
things.
are.
If anybody watches Geek and Sundry, which is like Felicia Day's YouTube channel, they have like a lot of guests too. I think I'd like to run like a creative content house like channel like that, where I just have like my friends come on and we make dumb videos, and it's like there's a lot of different stuff every day.
Would you do games?
Yeah, I think I'd like to do like a
second
scheduled
channel or
basis type thing. It's like just one channel, and like Mondays are game day, and like Tuesdays, whatever, cooking day, XYZ, kind of just like a full all-encompassing creative channel.
That sounds
But
pretty good to
there
me.
definitely would be video games involved, like
so many
PewDiePie
flamingos.
flamingo reaction videos, and
I'm telling
food
you
challenge.
guys, if Jack put the amount of time that I put into YouTube and he did it, like if we switch roles, Jack would be more popular than me. I can guarantee that.
I just don't know how to do any of it, and I don't have any of the
Yeah,
equipment.
and you don't have the time either.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a thing. But anyway, that's also a really good answer. So my last question, and I had 5 questions for Mason, but I couldn't think of a 5th question, so we're just gonna do 4. But my last question is, how did we meet? Because I asked Mason this as well.
Oh, you and I met when I had just moved into the neighborhood, I guess within the past month and a half.
Into the hood.
Yeah, so I used to live in Plainfield, New Jersey, which is where I grew up for 4 years. And then when I was 4, my parents uprooted. Actually, I think I might have not even been. No, I was 4. My parents uprooted me in the January of my. So I was 4. It's January of that year. I haven't started kindergarten yet, and we moved to our new neighborhood, which is, I will not say where it is, but it is in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And we moved to our house, which was number 11, and I didn't know anybody for the first couple of months, and I didn't have any friends.
No friends, Jack.
Yeah, no,
Feels bad, man.
I was only 4, so I hadn't even started kindergarten. I was still at preschool. My mom was driving me to a different preschool I had gone to.
Yeah.
And so I did preschool, and then I think in the summer, it was the spring of that year. So spring, it would have been 1999, because my sister wasn't born yet. My sister was born that winter.
Yeah.
The spring of 1999, my mom and I were taking a walk around the neighborhood.
Oh, this is where it gets lit.
And we saw Dan and Dan's sister, Katie, playing outside in the yard. And I think I just ran over, or you ran over. One of us ran over to the other one of us to say hello. And
No, I distinctly remember you like running, not even like
Oh, no,
introducing me.
You weren't even there. I ran into your backyard.
Yes, you ran to my swing set. You really wanted to play on my freaking
you
swing
and
set.
Katie were in your backyard playing, and I ran back
No,
there.
we weren't even out. You just ran into the swing set.
Yeah, and I think your mom came out and she brought us lemonade in sippy cups, and I will always remember you and I sitting in the top of your treehouse drinking lemonade out of sippy cups, and we were like, you were 5 and I was 4.
And then it was like, did we just become best friends?
And then we were like, there were no other real kids to hang out with, like in our half of the neighborhood, because like there were other kids on the other end, but you and I were on one end of the street.
Well, then I eventually ended up introducing you to them because I already knew them.
Yeah,
because I had lived there a little bit
yeah,
longer
I had
than
had
you.
no friends.
Yeah,
And
no
so
friends, Jack.
We started hanging out, and I remember there were lots of days where you were in kindergarten, and even when you were in first grade, so you had to go to school, and I would get out really early, and I would just wait in the cul-de-sac, a wiffle ball bat for you to get home. So
it's like that SpongeBob video. It's like when Patrick's like waiting for SpongeBob to get back from the Krusty Krab. He's like, "What do you do when I'm gone? I wait for you to come back."
Yeah, and we probably spent 75% of our days together.
Oh,
for
in the early days, for sure.
13 years, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And then we were just in constant contact until you graduated college, and then we were still in constant contact.
No, the rule is I wasn't allowed to call your house until 10 a.m. I think that was the rule.
Oh, it used to be like we would just call each other's house it was like you knew
constantly.
when Jack or Dan was calling.
Oh yeah, it was a daily thing.
Hi, can Danny come out and play? And they'd be like, yeah, I'll be outside, and then I would just walk down. Eventually, it just became, once we got cell phones, we just texted each other, and we were just outside.
Actually, I was really bad with my cell phone when I first got my cell phone. This is a little off topic, but I had terrible cell phones throughout high school. Like I didn't get an iPhone until college. So
you also don't use Facebook, so it was hard to get in contact.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But whatever. I mean, that's regardless of that, it was still a good time.
We met on a spring day when I walked into your backyard that's exactly how I would meet you.
You were just really excited.
That's like how I meet people.
You just ran to my swing set, and you're like, I was just getting all territorial or something. Like, whoa! I can't be having this kid playing on my swing set. Like, I just got this swing set. This is my swing set.
There are like lots of photos of us like just in the tree out in front of my yard.
Oh
climb.
yeah,
Used to
I think I
climb
like
so-
posted. I think I posted a picture of like one of our old photos from when we were like 5,
Yeah,
like
on Twitter. It was
Yeah,
on a Midland Run, I think.
yeah, something like that.
At there was at whatever airport it was at,
Yeah.
or the
All
balloon
right.
festival. But yeah,
All right.
that's it.
That was another excellent answer. So thank you, Jack, for joining the series.
Thank you.
You guys can write in the comments who you want next for the series. I think I might start
Tyler.
doing people that I don't know as well. But, I might do Tyler. Tyler's a pain in the ass though, so
I know. That's why I want to hear what he has to say.
he would just be like, "Suck it, Dan. I met you once on Xbox Live. Suck it, Dan."
We met in Black Ops 1 because I was better than you.
No, he was never better than me.
I know. He was always worse.
Tyler thinks he's better than me in Call of Duty, but he's not. I am so much better than him. But anyway, we're not going down that road.
Yeah,
This
we're
is just,
not going to argue
This
about
is just opening up a whole new can of worms that I'm just not going to open right now. But thank you guys for watching this video. Again, leave some comments who you want next. I'm going to start maybe doing some people I don't know as well, like some other small YouTubers maybe, because it's kind of like easy when I do it with just my friends. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. You guys can leave questions of the day if you want in the comments for next episode of CLD. And give this video a like if you did enjoy it. Thanks to Jack for joining.
Thanks for having me, Dan.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Bye.